Listen, Bud Crawford is like your big brother. You've sparred with him countless times. Errol Spence Jr., that's your guy as well. Now you know these guys are going to fight this fall. How do we see a Errol Spence Jr. Bud Crawford fight playing out in the ring? Now you know these guys are going to fight this fall.
Brian Custer says Errol Spence Jr. versus Terence Crawford. Now that we know these guys are going to fight in the fall, did he slip up and reveal what's to come? I don't know. Let's talk about it. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Now, you heard the snippet at the beginning, link in the description. Errol Spence versus Terence Crawford. A lot of speculation. But I listened to some of the Shakur Stevenson interview with Brian Custer, and I got different videos and points of views that I'll be releasing on the channel regarding that. So make sure you guys SLC, subscribe, like, and comment. Now, one thing that I noticed that immediately stood out is Brian Custer says something to the effect, you guys heard at the beginning, if not, rewind this video. Now that you know these guys, Errol Spence and Terence Crawford, are fighting this fall, ... And it was really just the framing and the phrasing of it. Now, Brian Custer also works for Showtime, which is a potential home. Like, obviously, PBC works with Fox and they work with Showtime. And it just makes one curious. And I've seen a lot of people basically commenting, wondering if he knows something ahead of time regarding the fight. My thoughts, I'm going to keep it the same. When you continue to hear videos from me, if I don't know, I don't pretend to. Errol Spence, Terence Crawford, it's a great fight. I hope the fight is happening, but it's not enough for me to go on. And my thing is this, at the end of the day, Errol Spence Jr. versus Terence Crawford, it seems like the stage is set and it makes a lot of sense, especially now, for the fight to happen, but I can't confirm that it's going to happen. I don't have any source that's telling me or, relaying any information. So even what Brian Custer said is speculation. Hopefully the fight does happen and you can look for me to open up and give more and more thoughts if the fight is officially announced. But for me, I told you from the beginning, and I'm sticking with it, I got to hear the fight announced from the horse's mouth, somebody who's close to the situation, because we can do this all day. So once Errol Spence posts, like Errol Spence, when he got the Pacquiao fight, Manny Pacquiao was the very first person that I seen that posted it on their social media and posted the flyer. And shortly after, it was Errol Spence and PBC. So I have to see some more of that and that type of action for me to really, be moved or get excited. But at the end of the day, I see a lot of fans, they were kind of responding just based on the fact that Brian Custer says, now that we know, because there's other aspect of it is this. Shakur Stevenson is boys with Terence Crawford. He talked about their sparring. I got videos coming about this, and he talked about who he's backing for Errol Spence and Terence Crawford. He said he got love for both of them. So that being said, both guys are kind of connected to the source. Shakur Stevenson is his big bro, his little bro to Terence Crawford. And the question was very direct and very specific. And again, Brian Custer works for Showtime. So a lot of people are, taking that and believing that maybe we do get the fight. Now, there's been a lot of talk. Like I said, we'll just have to wait and see. For more boxing, in the last 30 days, I looked at my YouTube analytics and it showed me 50% of the people that watch my content on YouTube subscribe. So thank you. Last month, the other 50% did not. So you guys can change that right now. Reach one, teach one, so I can continue to push the boxing talk to new heights and new levels, reach new people organically. That's what I'm all about. Let me know what you guys think. SLC, subscribe, like, comment. Will they fight? That's the burning question that a lot of people have. Again, it's a great fight. I'm not going to open up and give too much of my thoughts because I don't like to waste a lot of energy. And at this point, I don't know if the fight is on or if it's not. And, it is what it is. So hopefully they do fight. Like I said, Errol Spence, so far so good. He stayed true to what he said. And I still feel the same way. Errol Spence, he is owed a big apology if the fight does happen, because a lot of people called him out his name, accused him of ducking, said this and that. But at the end of the day, if the fight does happen in the fall, as is being suggested by many, FanDuel, Brian Custer, in an interview with Shakur Stevenson, etc., things that we talked about in this video, then that means Errol Spence really stayed true to the stuff he said he was going to do. He said, I'm going to clean up my side of the street, man down. I'm going to collect these belts. I'm going to handle that. And then Crawford, keep your belt warm and then come see me. And that's the fight I want. So if they get this fight done, that's better for boxing fans and the world of boxing. And that means Errol Spence stayed true to what he said. And then us as fans, we got one of the greatest welterweight fights of this generation. You know, you got to put it in the top. Like, there's only so often, welterweight is a glamour division where you got like Floyd Mayweather, Manny Pacquiao, and tons of greats that have fought, like Sugar Ray Leonard, etc. So this could be one of the great for the new generation, and it'll really solidify and establish the numero uno of the welterweight division. And it's a huge legacy fight, and I could see the fight actually spawning sequels, possibly a trilogy. So that's my thoughts. Let me know what you guys think. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. We work.
Introducing Super Thanks, right here on the official Boxing Ego YouTube. Super Thanks allows you, the viewers, to show a little bit of extra gratitude, which enables me as a full-time content creator to push out the content you need in the world of boxing. Underneath all the videos, you will see a heart with a $sign in it. You can enter any amount that you find suitable as a Super Thanks. A brand new, interactive, and colorful way to get your comments highlighted and noticed by not only myself, but other people on the YouTube platform. Super Thanks, a unique and cool way to show and applaud us full-time content creators. Hopefully you guys enjoy the content. Super Thanks.
The future is now. The Hibernation 5s by Kenichi Bear. Hybrid gaming and lifestyle headphones. Out of the box, you can connect to any console or PC. Bluetooth ready with a low latency USB adapter, color RGB, and extreme bass mode. The Hibernation 5s adjust to you. Whether you need a gaming, travel, gym, or lifestyle headphones, the Hibernations got you covered. The new Hibernation 5s, link in the description. Customize the way you hear the world. Welcome to the nation.
Are you tired of your YouTube videos not getting any views? Well, consider TubeBuddy. I've used TubeBuddy for years to scale up my YouTube channel. Now we're sitting over 200,000 subscribers. TubeBuddy is a browser extension that offers a ton of built-in productivity and time-saving services to take your channel to the next level. Use my link in the description to get started with TubeBuddy and level up your channel faster. We working.